look at that woman there. You know you're in my vlog.
Sorry?
You know you're going to be on the internet now. You're on my vlog. Hello, today it's the 30th of May and it's in the Canary Islands. It's Canarian Day, celebration of being Canarian. So everyone's off. Well, I say everyone's off. There's loads of people that are still working, unfortunately, but I'm taking the day off today. Got an MOT on the car tomorrow, so just repairing a bulb that's not been working. And in fact, when we first came here, the actual car park was empty, but now it's filling up. I think people are probably getting ready to, well, they're cleaning their cars and that, but probably going out for the day. We're going to go down to Las Americas, down to Papagayo, the nightclub, well, the bar I should say, on the beach. It's just at the end of Veronica's. And there's going to be a demonstration of Lucha Canaria and also the stick fighting as well. It's an old Canarian type fighting with long sticks. And I can't think what it's called off the top of my head. We're going to go down there and have a look anyway, so I'll put some of that on the vlog a bit later on. So I've just done this light bulb here because the light on the actual back wasn't working, so that's now done. It's probably one of the most, I used to be a car mechanic, it's probably one of the most annoying, difficult ones to actually do. Say it Althea. Really take the whole blessed light thing out just to do the light bulb. I'm staying in the car away from my wife because she's hoovering her car, and I just think that she's going to want me to help her, so I'm carrying on with this. Don't tell her. So I've come down to Papagayo Beach. Well, Papagayo Beach is Troya Beach, just outside Papagayo. Papagayo's right there behind me, right on the beach. Lovely, lovely place. I've not been there before actually. Really, really nice, nice place. Bit of a chill out type thing. But just behind me now, they're doing Lucha Canaria. Lucha Canaria is the Canarian Wrestling. It's a bit like sumo wrestling, but I'm sure that anyone that actually knows anything about it at all would tell you that it's nothing like sumo wrestling. But anyway, it's well, to me, as an outsider, it looks totally like sumo wrestling. So I'll just have a watch of this for a couple of minutes and we'll see. This is some of the guys here. I've got matey next to me, blabbing away in Spanish. He's actually the guy that's organised a lot of this, so we'll let him talk. They're from a team up in the north. It's a bit of a dying sort of trade really. It's a bit of a shame because the tradition of the Canary Islands really should be kept alive in my opinion. So so many people are not interested at all now, the youngsters anyway. The youngsters are more sort of perhaps a lot more interested in kickboxing or something like this, you know. But no, these guys are, I like it. I think it's good that they keep the tradition alive. So looks like these two might be having a little fight now. So first one to the ground. Let's see what happens. I don't know if they're no, they're obviously fighting. So I thought they were warming up, but I think they're probably fighting. I don't think they're doing it that seriously. To be fair, I think a couple of them had a few beers, so I think it's not quite as serious as it perhaps should be. There's a band over there as well. They come down to play in front of the Papagayo Beach Club. That says Valle de Guerra, which is the Valley of the War, which is from the north. There's a place called Valle de Guerra there in the north, and that was actually the Valley of the War, which was between the Guanches and the Spanish when they came to come and take over the islands, and that was the Valley of the War. And next door to the Valley of the War is La Victoria, and La Victoria means the victory. So there's also an area there called La Matanza, and La Matanza means the death. So it went along from the valley of the war to the death to the victory. I understand that the La Matanza is the area where the last person died, or let's say the last chief died of the Guanches, and then they went on, the Spanish then went on to La Victoria, which is the victory. So if you imagine, they had the war, they had the last death, and then they had the victory. Now back to the wrestling. We've got some traditional Canarian music in the background as well, so it's Canarian Day through and through today. A nice day.